Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Lincoln Kenobi, and we are going to be updating on what has been going on with the Star Wars, the Skeleton Crew. Now, like I said, I did review the last episode, and right now it got a bit better, but still, it is far too late, especially what they have done to Star Wars. So, but now we got the latest viewerships, and it's still not looking good. So just gonna talk a little. I'm gonna talk about it and then reading the article, and then after that, just giving my thoughts. So here we go. Skeleton Crew is Star Wars' greatest failure. Record low ratings could mean Star Wars is a dead brand. It has been dead ever since The Last Jedi. What happened with The Last Jedi, how they treated Luke Skywalker, you know, but, part of me should thank Rian Johnson for that because right now Mark Hamill's been a real piece of shit. But despite all that, they made Luke Skywalker look like crap. They made Rey a nobody. Finn and Poe was helpless. Rose was a character that was wasted, especially what happened in The Rise of Skywalker when J.J. Abrams tried to fix what Rian Johnson has done, which is too late right now, by the way. Then, of course, we had The Mandalorian season 1 and season 2. Big hit, big success. But after what happened with Gina Carano's controversy, and making her own political opinion of how our country was being treated during the COVID, Disney Lucasfilm decided to let go Gina Carano, especially even despite when Pedro Pascal made the same political opinion, but in a bad way, they still kept him but fired Gina Carano, especially when they title their shirts "The Force is Female." But ever since then, what happened with Gina Carano, a lot of Star Wars fans have been waking up and seeing the faults that they have been doing with these Star Wars projects, like the Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan, the Ahsoka Tano show, Mandalorian Season 3, The Acolyte. All failures. All but complete failures. Now, Andor, in my book, it was a pretty good show. But during that time between the Book of Boba Fett and Obi-Wan, Andor was not viewed much because everyone gave up on Star Wars because of the way it's been treated. So Andor, to me, it was a good show, a bit boring, the story, but it was good. Season 2 is coming out. We're gonna see how that goes when I make my review, and we'll see because it is going to be the last season of Andor because it's gonna bring us to Rogue One. But right now with this Skeleton Crew, if this show would have premiered earlier, it would have been a good hit. It would have been a good smashing hit. But of course, now that what we've been seeing, all identity politics, all the woke nonsense in there, of course, no one doesn't care for it. Nobody cares. And I understand the fan. I understand them. So let's get a read of this article and see what you guys think. Skeleton's latest live-action Star Wars series on Disney Plus has achieved a dubious milestone by falling to the chart on any major streaming ratings measurement platform. This puts the show at the bottom of the franchise's already struggling for offerings, earning the unenviable title of the lowest performing Star Wars project to date. The series, starring Jude Law and targeting a younger audience with a mix of Stranger Things vibes and Star Wars lore, has been met with overwhelming apathy rather than excitement or outrage. Now, also, you could think of it as a bit of Goonies in there. A bit of Goonies. Of course, you have children on an epic adventure of a lifetime, like the Goonies were. But of course, the smugglers are now called pirates during this show. And then, of course, you have references that one pirate looked like Blackbeard. It's just, but like I said, dude, it's been. I feel sorry for the young actors, man. I really feel sorry for the young actors and what they got themselves into, man. But I hope in the future they'll do okay, bro. I just hope so. All right, let's look at this chart right now. As you can see in the chart, you got Netflix, you got Paramount Plus, you got Prime Video that are the only ones that are on the top 10 chart. That are the only ones in there as of right now that I see. And this is the streaming. Okay, here it is. This is Nielsen's top 10 streaming charts for December of 2000 of December 2nd to December 8th of last year. So this is a chart of as of now. But still, there has not been no word that if the show has gone the top streaming. So it's bad. This puts Skeleton Crew's performance in perspective. Consider the benchmarks set by other Disney Plus series and the competition of Nielsen streaming originals list. The lowest, sorry about my eye, my eye's itching a little bit. The lowest spot in Nielsen's latest chart belongs to the Great British Baking Show with 382 million minutes viewed. Since Skeleton Crew failed to make the list, its total viewership was below the figure. With 2 episodes released, this means the series averaged under 191 million minutes per episode, a troubling statistic for a Star Wars property. And then, of course, you got The Acolyte, debuted with the first 2 episodes, earning 488 million minutes viewed, an average 244 million minutes per episode. Andor premiered with 3 episodes, managed 624 million minutes, averaging 208 million per episode. Both of these shows outperformed the Skeleton Crew, significantly despite the Acolyte. Yeah, despite the Acolyte having a tremendous failure and what they tried to do with it, bro. And Andor, which I said before, the show was good, but the story was kind of lack of it was boring. There was not a lot of action going on and everything. It was just all about suspense and thriller. But like I said, dude, I'm still a bit disappointed with Disney Star Wars, man. They really have ruined it. So these shows right now have been a tremendous failure, bro. Skeleton Crew, Acolyte, they have been a tremendous failure. Andor to me was good, like I said, but for the viewership and everything, it has flopped completely. So this marks a new low for Star Wars under Disney's own stewardship. While previous entries generated polarized response or modest viewership, Skeleton Crew seems to have been met with outright disinterest. When a franchise built an engaging audience on dominating pop culture fails to outperform a baking show, the questions surrounding its future become unavoidable. Adding to the mystery, Samba TV, a service that often reports on streaming viewership, has remained silent about the show's performance. This follows a pattern in which performing Disney Plus series often go unmentioned, raising questions about how the platform measures and markets its content. It should also be noted that Disney is apparently an investor in Samba TV. The lackluster performance of Skeleton Crew is more than just a single series failure. It's emblematic of a larger problem within the Star Wars franchise. Under Kathleen Kennedy's leadership at Lucasfilm, a brand once celebrated for its ability to unite generations of fans has seemingly lost its magic. Yeah, man. I mean, Disney Star Wars, it has truly lost its magic, man, and they really ruined it, bro. It's like I said, after the ever since the Last Jedi, bro, things are becoming a major, major, major disaster, and it's just not perfect, you know. Okay, so let me see what else we got that we can talk about in this article. Yeah, yeah, like I said, dude, it's just so right now to me, Star Wars has been really bad, bro. Star Wars has been really dead right now at the moment. I mean, we have not heard anything. We've heard the Ray movie that is supposed to be coming out. We haven't had heard any updates, but it started production. We haven't like heard anything on James Mangold. He's been debating if it's going if it's coming out or not. He's been trying to change. He's trying to change the story of Star Wars of the prequels, you know, and we haven't heard nothing yet. The only thing that we know right now is that the Mandalorian Grogu is coming out, I believe, next year, if I'm not mistaken. I believe next year, but that's it. We haven't heard anything else about the Ray movie. We haven't heard anything else about the other trilogy movies that are coming out. We haven't heard anything. So if I were Disney, I wouldn't even try because you've killed the franchise already. It's already gone. There's not going to be a lot of fans that's going to ever watch these shows ever again, no matter what you put out there. But you know what? If there are if there are people that are still out there that like this kind of Star Wars, it's all yours. You go for it. So that's going to be it for this article. If you want to read more about it, just head to that Park Place and you can read more about this. And it's on the latest update. So that's going to be it for the video. If you like the video, hit the like button, share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. All right, thank you all for being in this channel. I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.